All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's NSRA Sunday Select last regular season race here from iRacing Super Speedway. 70 laps of action here on this fast 3-mile oval, fake oval. Right now, again, this is our last race in the regular season. Take a week off for Halloween next Sunday. Come back on the 7th to Talladega to start our playoffs. The top 12 go and battle for the championship. Right now, one of the men fighting to get into the playoffs, number 35, Isaac Wrecking Ball Wilson. And that nice breast cancer awareness car, 35. Right now, Isaac is 3 points below the cutoff line, so he's one to watch, Rick, isn't he?
Yes, he is. We got a couple storylines playing out tonight with Mr. Wilson and a couple others, whether they're going to make it into the chase or not. So this could get interesting. We have the new updated truck build today, well, for this race that we haven't ran. And we're at iRacing Super Speedway, which they say is in Chelmsford, Mass., but there is no track in Chelmsford, Mass.
Other guys to watch, here's JD Crow, the number 51. He is on the cut line. He's right now in the playoffs. Isaac is 3 points below him, though, so JD Crow has a 3-point cushion on Isaac. So JD will be one to watch. Another one to watch right there, the 62, Les Levy. He has a 5-point cushion over the 35 car of Isaac Wilson. There is one other car to watch. He's not on the track, so I really can't show you, but number 25, Adam Evans, he has a victory this season. He can qualify with 2 victories. With this race, it'll be 75% of the races per the rules. So Adam would have to win tonight to qualify for the playoffs and would knock JD or Les out of 12th position if he did that.
Just saying, wouldn't it be kind of crazy if he did?
I would love it. Would love it. It'd be great to see him come and win and knock someone out. He is 15th in points, but he's 56 points back of 12th place, so he's too far point-wise back. But he could automatically qualify with 2 wins. And just so everyone knows right now how the points look, we got Daniel Holloway is in first in the points. He has 1 victory. DJ Mitchell, who you're watching right now, has 3 victories this season. He's 36 points back of Holloway. Then you have Todd Poston, who has 2 victories. He's again 36 points back of Holloway. Chris Whitaker in the 41 car, he's 4th in points, does not have a victory. Then in 5th you have Chris Akers, 42 points back. He has 3 victories. And Lord knows he wants number 4. We'll see if he can do it. After Akers, you have Sean Stevens. He sits 6th in points with a victory, 50 points back. Then Paul Servant in 7th. Mark Mann in 8th. He has a victory. Dana Osborne in 9th. He has a victory as well. Harrington in 10th. Then Levy, JD Crow. Those are your top 12. It looks like qualifying's pretty much done. Dana is out there. See if we can't get a look at him. There's Dana Osborne in the 88. He's out there running around. There's your points leader, Daniel Holloway in the 21. Looks like there's about 16 guys here at the track. You only have 10 seconds left in qualifying, so there's really not going to be much time for anything. Holloway trying to improve upon 12th, and he does. He gets up to 7th. But Paul Servant's going to be your pole setter tonight. Paul would desperately like a win. That's for sure. Here's our grid for tonight. Qualifying down there, getting ready to grid up and go racing. Paul Servant's on that pole, the number 3 car. Outside Paul, Mark Mann in the 04. Inside row 2, Zach Fritsch in the 12. Outside him, Chris Akers in that 4 car. Chris would love to get win number 4 to match his car number. Inside row 3, DJ Mitzel. Outside DJ is JD Crow. In row 4, Daniel Holloway at 21. And then Chris Whitaker to his outside in the 41. In row 5, Les Levy in the 62. And the man trying to get his spot is right outside him in the 35, Isaac Wilson. In row 6, you have Dana Osborne on the inside in the 88. And outside of him, Russ Hancock in that 343. In row 7, Sean Stevens in the 27. Outside him, Shane Posey in the 83. In row 8, your final 2 in the 82, Dan Harrington. And last is at 25, Adam Evans. Again, Adam needs to win tonight to qualify for the chase. It's win or go home for Adam as far as the chase goes. Again, Paul Servant, your pole setter. So a lot of exciting stuff tonight, getting ready for the playoffs, which start in 2 weeks at Talladega. And a lot of guys trying to get that 12th in that top 12 to qualify for the playoffs. A chance to be the NSRA Sunday Select Season 7 champion. So what's your thought today, Rick? I mean, who you pulling for?
Well, I'm rooting for Paul. Paul, I think, is due for a win. So I'd like to see him get that W. I don't know. Other than that, Adam Evans would be a cool story to have him get a win. Or,
I would love to see Adam or Isaac get a win, get in, kind of ruffle some feathers a little bit, getting in the last race would be great.
It would be, especially if Adam got in.
Yes,
that
I
would
agree.
just, I would definitely love to be reading the post if that happened.
As it is, Paul Servant, your pole setter. We're going to go racing here pretty soon. I'm going to call it now. I think it's the 41's turn, Chris Whitaker. He hasn't won all season. He's been up there in points all season long, always in the top 10. See if he can get a W tonight. Starts in 8th.
I just think it's going to be whoever can figure out this new build the quickest is probably who's going to win this race tonight.
Yeah, these cars have been fast, super fast, but you got to be careful when you're on their bumper. They can move around a lot. Everyone's starting to get lined up. Pace car about to drop off. Pace speed is 90 tonight. Then it'll be up to Paul. Take him down to turn 1. Mark Mann right outside him. Long straightaway green flag is out. Everyone settles in. Let's go racing tonight. A little bit of a drag race here between Paul and Mark. That bottom line, as we've seen every race here, it's hard to pass from up above. You really need to have that bottom line beg out with no help, and Paul has help, so he should be all right. But there's Chris. Look at the 4 car just shove the 04. Chris would love nothing more than to be in the interview booth at the end of this race. There goes Mark down on the inside up in front of Paul. So maybe this new build has fixed some of the air problems that we saw with this car in past races at this track. Already going 3 wide. Isaac Wilson up there with Dana Osborne right behind him. They are 3 and 4 wide going into turn number 1. This is the second lap. JD Crow. Ooh, and he gets a little bit of contact there from the 35, but he almost got to the wall, but didn't quite.
It looks like he's got some damage on the left side, the front quarter panel there. looks crushed in. So I wonder how that's going to affect him.
May have spooked him a little bit. Maybe he wants to go to the back. Paul Servant looking to go to the outside of Mark Mann and get that lead back. Mark's got his teammate Zach Fritsch though right behind him. Zach will sit there and push him to a victory if need be. Here comes Shane Posey in that third line with Isaac Wilson right behind him.
And we got Candy Shack in the top line there.
Yeah.
See where Dana goes. If Dana goes up, they got all 4 guys right there. So
I think that's the plan for him tonight, is just to get all 4 of those cars out front and try to lead this race from green to checkered. Let's see if they can make it happen.
Dana's the guy that, if it wasn't for bad luck, he'd have no luck at all this season.
Dana, Paul. Got 2 of those Candy Shacks kind of clear. Holloway a little far off. Can't quite get to Akers' bumper. Been clean racing thus far. Getting ready to go on lap 4 here. Candy Shack's missing their 5th member tonight. Anthony English not here. I'm sure they'd love that, to a little bit of help, a little push. Paul Servant out front of Mark Mann. And now Candy Shack's going to push Isaac Wilson up front. Remember, Isaac needs to finish good here tonight. Get into that chase.
We're not seeing those runs like they used to have at this track, if you noticed, where it's like you could be really far back and then you're running up and you could be getting by yourself up to the 2nd place car, but then you stall out. We're not seeing those tonight with this new update of this truck.
Yeah, definitely not. Track position may be everything tonight with this new build on this track. We'll see. Paul Servant still out front of Mark Mann. Zach Fritsch right there. I just think everyone's kind of content there. Oh, there comes Mark right here. He wants it. See if he can make it work. Adam Evans up front too. All the way from the back to the front for Adam Evans. He's pushing Zach Fritsch. Now that's the type of racing we're used to seeing right there. Those 3 guys, or those 4 guys, shot like a rocket right by Paul.
Here comes that high line with the 41 leading the way, Chris Whitaker.
Whitaker with a new paint scheme running the cat car. He's got his good buddy Chris Akers right behind him. Like oil and vinegar, those 2.
But good on the saddle.
That's right. There goes Whitaker and Akers. They get past Mark Mann, so the lines are working good. They're not as quick to get past cars, but if you work together, you can get past cars on either line.
And if you saw, I mean, the two cars on the high side were able to work together to get around that low line. So this is going to be interesting to see 2 cars, if they can work together and get themselves to the front on that low line.
Here we go, coming down to start lap number 8. Good racing thus far. Lots of lead changes. There are still some cars in the back, kind of hanging back. DJ Mitzel's in the back, just kind of hanging out. JD Crow's back there. Les Levy is back there. So 2 of the bottom 12 just kind of taking it easy back there, letting these guys race like crazy up front.
Ooh, Paul looked like he might have had some contact with the 343 of Russ Hancock. I don't know if there's any damage on either car, but
see as Akers leads them around. Isaac Wilson in the middle right now between Shane Posey and Chris Whitaker. They're going to level out, and Isaac's going to duck behind Whitaker for right now. Right now you got the 4 pushing, or the 04 pushing the 4. And Zach Fritsch going down low in front of Daniel Holloway, taking the lead over. Isaac trying to go outside of Adam Evans, his teammate. Or not, they're not teammates, apologize. He's going to duck right behind Dana. That third line's not going to work without any help at all. Looks like Paul's kind of caught back up that top line. Looks like he might be okay. That 343 kind of falling back a little bit with JD Crow and DJ Mitchell. Zach Fritsch going to get passed by Chris Akers. Lap number 10 here, lap 10 of 70. Gonna guess you got about 3 or 4 more laps till we might start seeing pit stops. When these guys start going single file, we'll be ready for pit stops and see them come in. Down the front backstretch they go. Chris Akers passed by Mark Mann, and that was close. Woo, that was tight. Chris gave him a little bit of grace there, I'm sure. And they come down the front stretch. Mark Mann, this time being pushed by Chris Akers. There goes Zach Fritsch to the outside, trying to get help from his teammate Adam Evans. They're a little too far back though, a little too spread out. Here comes Dana and Holloway, Candy Shack to help their teammate Akers in the 4. Akers are going to dive up outside of Mark Mann eventually, I would think.
Nah, I don't think he's going to go up there. I mean, we're getting close to the green flag pit stops. They're probably just going to settle in right here, ride, they'll pit together, and then they'll come out as a unit and start marching.
The one thing to keep in mind here is this pit road is very unforgiving. It is hard to get onto. I mean, these guys are going to go, they're going 240 almost in the draft down the straightaways. So you got to really be on your game on pit stops here at iRacing Super Speedway. Lap 12, we'll see what happens if they come down this time or not. It's Mark Mann leading the charge. Chris Akers, Dana Osborne, Daniel Holloway, Paul Servant. Ooh. Always scares me when I see him go on the flat part of the track coming off of turn 4. Just riding right now, looks like. Dana Osborne slides up high a little bit, but Holly lets him right back down in the same position. This goes against every fiber of Chris Akers' body. He wants to pass and lead. He hates pushing like this many laps in a row. Lap 13, when they come in this time, we'll see. Here they come. At least the front group. Can they get stopped in time? That's the question. Looks like everyone's good there. Dan Harrington leading this group. They decide to stay out an extra lap. 7 cars, so pretty much half the field here. They're all going to line up and get ready for the pits and hope they don't wreck each other, although looking kind of dicey in the back between Posey and Wilson. They come down. Dan Harrington in the 82 leading them into turn 4, and here they come. These guys need to slow it down. Oh, Harrington. Oh, Whitaker into the wall. Posey into the wall. No caution is out. Everyone's straight. No, that's going to kill these guys. Oh. Terrible turn of events for the 82 Dan Harrington, the 41 Chris Whitaker, and the 83 is Shane Posey, not able to bring it down into speed. Here are the leaders, though, that are going to come around and collect that lead. Mark Mann and Chris Akers, they were the first out of the pits. Looks like it's fuel only for everybody. Not uncommon for this track. Comes the 40, the 04, the 41, or the 04 and the 4. They're going to come around the 35 and the 61 who were leading. There you go. 15 laps in tonight, iRacing Super Speedway, NSRA Sunday Select here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Mark Mann and Chris Akers have been the stars of the show so far. They are showing the way. Let's see where some of our guys are running. That's Mark Mann, our leader. Go back to Isaac Wilson. There's Isaac. Currently shown in 10th position. Right there in the lead group. So he's sitting pretty good. He just needs to score more points than JD Crow. There's JD all by himself with some significant left side damage and right side damage. He's waiting for a caution. He's in 11th. In 12th, there's Les Levy. He's got some damage as well. He's getting pushed around by the 343. Where is Adam Evans? Adam's up here in 7th. Right there on the outside. He needs a victory to get in. But as it stands right now, Isaac would be tied with JD Crow for the 12th and final position. Let's see if he can improve a little bit. JD again is banged up and falling backwards fast. Rick, your guy's still up there. There's Paul inside, 4 cars back. Still looking good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of surprised so far with this race. I mean, we're 17 laps in, 18 laps in, no cautions yet. This has been a great race. We got guys battling, guys who need a win there up in the front, guys who need to have strong finishes so they stay in the chase there. They got damage, so it's going to be interesting to see how the remainder 50 or so laps come out.
Yeah, if no caution comes out and Isaac is able to stay here in this group for the remainder of the race and just finish top 10, I mean, he'll take that place from JD Crow. JD is just falling like crazy with all that damage. Without a caution, he's going to be in some serious trouble.
Well, let's just be honest, the odds of this going caution-free, I probably have better luck getting struck by lightning.
All right, we'll see what happens. And right now, it's still the Mark Mann show. Chris Akers content to stay right behind him for some reason. He needs his teammates to get in front of Sean Stevens. Here comes Dana Osborne on the outside. Mark I found out before the race, his pinkies has got some problems with the ligaments in it. They call him his stinky pinky. So we're going to start calling Mark Stinky Pinky Man. See if he likes that on the broadcast.
See, I can think of other reasons why he'd have a stinky pinky, but
yeah. Here comes Chris Whitaker. Is going a lap down. He has damage from that spin in in the pits. See DJ going up there trying to help him. The top, oh, DJ is going to slide down low. Definitely down on power. Mark Mann still up there. Dana Osborne trying to get out there, but just can't quite clear him yet. Ooh, Isaac dives down low, almost gets Daniel Holloway there on the quarter panel. Chris taking a look on the inside. No real room for him though. Dana about to clear Mark. That was a heck of a push there by Zach down the backstretch on that 12 Budweiser car. Down the front stretch they go. Mark Mann still leading. And they're able to pull away a little bit with that push by Chris Akers. Here, 22 laps in. No caution. This has been a lot of good racing so far. I think Paul Servant's hanging back. DJ Mitchell hanging back a little bit. They're still in contact with that lead group, but kind of notice a long race. Still have, you know, almost 50 laps still remaining. Dana's really going to need that top line to get better organized. Right now, the 12, the 25, and the 35, kind of unorganized. Needs them to come together a little bit closer to help push him out to the lead. Zach and Adam going to go outside of Dana now. Going to make it 3 wide. Dana's got no help. He's going to slide down below his teammate at 21. He lost all momentum there. Now these guys have got to get collected. Again, we're going to start seeing pit stops again. The last pit on lap 13 for half these guys. So we're getting a couple laps away from that. This group of 10 has a 20-second lead over 11th place Les Levy. JD Crow now sitting in 16th. JD was 12th in points. Right now he is out of the chase based on the points. Coming on lap 24. Maybe 2 more laps and should see him coming in. Everyone's single filing out. There you go. Rick, are you surprised how they've just been kind of single file or they're double file? They're just clean racing, just content to be where they're at almost.
I am. I'm almost kind of shocked, to be honest with you. We just haven't seen this racing from them all year long. This is what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for them to have this good side-by-side racing. We know they're getting ready to pit because they're getting single file. This is the racing we know that this series can produce. And, you know, I'm excited to watch the end. I know we're going to have cautions at the end. I know these guys are going to get down and dirty at the end. But they're respecting each other early, and it's going to make the end of the race, I think, that much more fun.
And they never respect each other at all during the race.
No, they don't. And this is great to see from them finally, because we know what kind of drivers these guys are.
That's true. See if they come in for the pits here. No, they're going to stay out an extra lap. They've got to be coming in this time by no matter what. 14 laps for the guys that came in the first time. Mark Mans, the Chris Akers, Sean Stevens, those guys. Then you get to the other guys that came in on lap 14. You got the DJ Mitzels, Isaac Wilson. They came in on 14, but they're the only two in this lead pack that did, so they may come this time with these guys. We're going to find out. Probably best to stay all together. No, Sean Stevens going to stay out all by himself. Oh, that's not good. The 27 stays out all by his lonesome.
Put it bluntly, he's screwed.
Yeah, that's gonna kill him right there. Gotta go into the pits. This man stayed out all by himself, but without a draft, really not going very fast. He's going into turn number 3 right now.
He's sitting there asking himself what he did to piss off everybody in the league.
Yes, as he's gonna have to come down this time. There he goes. We're just gonna hand the lead over to these two. It's JD Crow's right there, but he's a lap down. Shane Posey, Les Levy right there. Dan Harrington in the 82. There comes Posey, Levy, Harrington. Posey locking it up, getting into the break, getting into the pits. And then here's your leaders. Here they come. That 4 car still there, but he's got Holloway behind him this time. Not the 4 car. Holloway must have had an incredible pit stop. Yeah. His pit time wasn't that great. Akers had better pit time, but ends up in 3rd. There's Sean Stevens. They go right by him. He is definitely not going to be on the back of this group, I don't think. Can he catch the 12? Maybe. Oh, Zach Fritsch. His teammate's going to go back and try to catch him. You see him hang back a little bit, but the 27 is way behind him even. Over 3 seconds back. It's a nice gesture. Hard to do. There's DJ Mitzel, your new leader. That's 61. Got help from the 25 to go up front. And there's Adam Evans in 2nd place. A victory tonight gets him locked into the chase with his 2nd win of the season. Would be great to see. Holloway goes around his teammate Dana Osborne. Mark Mann right behind Adam Evans. A little jittery out there. Oh, they're going to leave DJ out to dry. Ugh. Holloway's going to, he's going to push it. Dives way down low. Adam Evans is your leader so now. Holloway right behind him. Down the backstretch, Evans getting pushed by the 21. Getting a little aggressive, isn't it, Rick?
It is. The boys are getting a little antsy right now, and they don't need to.
Ooh, Akers got a little. Akers will remember that.
Yeah, DJ got a little fishtaily, and Akers swerved so that he didn't get taken out by it.
3 wide. They're going to leave Adam Evans out to dry now as they go into turn number 1. Mark Mann will lead him in. Dana Osborne right there. Adam gets shoved back to 5th or 6th right now. Make it 6th. Here comes Dana Osborne, Paul Servant on that high side.
Oh, it looks like he's got some damage on the passenger side.
Yeah,
there.
just a little bit. Ooh, they're getting. I'm telling you, this is tires. They haven't taken tires all race, and they are getting super loose off these turns now. Here comes Holloway down the middle, going to cut right in between. Akers going to go with them. 3 wide into turn number 1. Definitely wide enough to do that as Adam Evans begs up a little bit. Lets them have it, and now Candy Shack has 3 in a row. With Dana on the bottom side. Down into turn number 3 they go.
Yeah, I think these tires are starting to scream at these guys now. They can't push in the corners like they were. You just watch Holloway when he was trying to push Paul, he just slid right up the track. So I think if they want to be able to get better pushing later in the race, they're going to want to change these tires.
Yeah, we'll have to see if this next time they come back through the pits, they get those new tires. We'll see. Some guys will try to take it all race. There's no telling what this new model is doing to the tire model too. So Akers slides right in front of Mark. Man, I think Mark did not really back off that much for him. Akers got super loose there.
Yeah, I definitely think there was a little pucker factor.
Yeah. As much pushing as Akers did for Mark, man, you'd think he would have given a little bit of grace there, but I guess we are at halfway, lap 35. No cautions. These guys have been racing full tilt since this thing has gone green. This group of 8 has pulled away from everyone else. 9th place, Sean Stevens, now 18 seconds back with his teammate, the 12 car, Zach Fritsch. So that pit stop effectively took Sean out if we don't get any cautions.
Yeah, I think he's going to get his caution, but that's going to come to whether or not he ends up a lap down at some point.
And right now, in 8th place is Isaac Wilson, and if things stay as they do, he would be in the chase and knock out JD Crow. JD back in the pits. Holloway giving Osborne a nice push there down the back stretch. Akers back in the lead. Just a little back and forth. There's 8 guys in this lead group, really controlling the race. And any one of them could lead at any time, so there goes DJ on the outside. He had a little bit of a run, but no one's going to go with him, so it should die, and he'll tuck in behind. Well, Isaac's not going to let him. Isaac's going to go through him, but that's all right. DJ will go to the back behind Adam Evans at 25. So roles reverse this time. The 04 pushing the 4. Down the front stretch, here they go. Chris Akers leading this race. Pushed by Mark Mann, coming up on some lap traffic now.
We got about 4 laps till we'll start seeing pit stops again.
We're coming up on JD Crow, who's at the moment 2 laps down. Going to be 3 laps, I think, if they get by him again. Oh, he's 1 lap down. He'll be 2 laps down when they pass him. Going on lap 39 this time by Chris Akers, your leader here at NSRA Sunday Select from iRacing Super Speedway on Victory Lane Broadcasting. As they go by JD Crow. As Rick said, we're a couple laps away from pit stops. At this point, you're all stopping together. There's no need to try a different strategy.
I mean, realistically, the only ones that could get away with maybe doing a different strategy would be the Candy Shack guys, because they got 4 of them right there. They could kind of control this and pull away from these guys if they wanted to.
Yeah, you have, let's see, 8 cars total, 4 Candy Shack, 3 Fuel Sim Racing, and 1 3-wide Motorsports. See what happens. We're getting close. Might not be this time by, might be next time by. We'll see. Got to make sure Chris Akers gets that thing slowed down in time. Gets on the pit road cleanly. That's the key. They're going to keep going around. Lap 41 of 70, 29 laps remaining. So still this pit stop and then 2 more, at least for this race. See if they take any tires or if it's fuel only. We're going to find out here shortly.
I wonder if anybody's going to try to stretch this as long as they can to make it a 1 more pit stop.
Here they come.
I guess not.
Oh, Adam Evans all over the place, and he's going to spin out. Oh, he's straightened her out. He's got some rear end damage.
I think he had that before this pit stop, to be honest with you.
So he saved it. So good save there by Adam. You see some other cars were in the pits. Zach Fritz, Sean Stevens decided to pit a little early. Maybe they could catch a little bit of a break. We'll see. Oh, there's some tires. Left side tires. Akers getting right side tires. And we're off. So everyone got 2 tires in fuel. Mark Mann with the better pit stop than anyone. Paul Servant, DJ Mitchell, Daniel Holloway, Dana Osborne. And there goes Dan Harrington. Gonna go around him. He's your leader right now. He still has to stop though.
Mark Mann was on pit lane a second less than Paul Servant or DJ Mitchell or Daniel Holloway.
It's all about on and off because pit time actually in the pit box is all pretty similar. Mark actually was in his pits a little bit longer, just better on and off in and out of the pit box, or in and out of the pit lane. And here goes everyone by, and Paul Servant, his Candy Shack partners, Daniel Holloway and Dana Osborne. And then here comes DJ Mitchell. There goes Candy Shack boys. 1, 2, 3. DJ trying to spoil the party a little bit. Gets a little bit of help from his buddy Mark Mann. And here comes Isaac Wilson in that 35. Chris Akers and Adam Evans falling a little bit back, but they should be all right. So right now, Daniel Holloway, your leader. Dana Osborne pushed him, and Les Levy is going to go a lap down. He's in 13th. J.D. Crow's in 14th. Whitaker in 15th. And Russ Hancock in the 343 is 2 laps down. Lap 44 of 70. 26 laps remaining Action's picked up a little bit. The top 8 are still the top 8, though. These same 8 drivers continue to battle back and forth for the lead. Right now it's Holloway and Osborne's looking to go inside, and they'll take the lead away with help from Paul Servant and that 35 of Isaac Wilson in third. I know I get on Isaac a little bit, calling him the wrecking ball. He has really, settled down, it seems like, these last few races. Doing really well, and it would be good to see Isaac get a victory tonight.
Yeah, I just needed to get used to everybody.
Right now he's getting a little bit of help from, a little help from a 21. Maybe a little extra help from a 21 there to get out of his way. 26 laps to go. Dana Osborne leading around. Dana has 1 victory already, 2. He's already pretty much into chase anyway. 1 would definitely lock him in. 2, always good to go into the chase on a high note. Paul Servant would love to win this race. He hasn't won all season long. And he's used to winning. He's been up front a lot, had some bad luck. He would just love to get a victory tonight.
I do think this is the longest he's gone without a win in a season.
I believe so. I mean, this is, week 17 of the season. He hasn't won all season, so. Down the front stretch they go. Dana Osborne going to lead him. Paul Servant. And that 21, Daniel Holloway in third. Mark Mann looking to get that second line working with Adam Evans and Isaac Wilson up there. You got Chris Akers back there, Les Levy a lap down. Akers has some damage, it looks like, and can't tell if he's kind of holding off or if he's got some power issues and can't quite catch him. Here they come. Mark Mann going to get a push from Adam Evans. I don't think he's going to leave that top line. Let's see what happens going into turn number 1. There he goes. Right in front of Dana. Now Adam wants to do the same thing with the help of Isaac Wilson, see if he can do it. Isaac needs to get right there on the back of his bumper. Just push, push, push. "23 laps to go here. Regular season finale for NSRA Sunday Select here at iRacing Super Speedway. Thank you all for watching on the Victory Lane Broadcasting Channel. Myself, Steve Herman, and Rick Greenaway giving you color. Ooh, as Isaac slides it right into Daniel Holloway. Ooh. That's what she said. Oh! Cha-ching!
Should be sliding in your DMs.
That's right. What most surprises you about tonight so far, Rick?
No cautions.
I'm telling, that's a big surprise, but I think this new build is so different. I don't think these guys know what to do.
I think that's why I'm surprised there's no cautions, because this is a new build, and they haven't driven this on this track. Never mind a super speedway, and we're caution free with 22 to go.
I mean, to me, this racing tonight looks more and more like the super speedway racing we see at Daytona and Talladega. It's not crazy, it's not frantic. You have to form your lines and you have to race your lines and get help.
Exactly. And then I figure around with 3 to go, somebody's going to get hit. The car's going to get some sort of weird thing, and it's going to go flying into the moon.
Yes, 100% agree there. But we're still 18 laps away from that. I don't think they can make it one lap stop race from here, can they?
Let me go to the
Get that little
pit
handy
strategy.
calculator out.
Let me do my best impersonation of Larry McReynolds and see what I can come up with.
Okay. Mark Mann out front, Dana Osborne, Paul Servant right there, Daniel Holloway, DJ Mitzel in fifth. It's been a very clean race. 20 laps to go. Everyone pitted on lap 41, which was 10 laps ago.
If my calculations are right, everybody will be 1 lap short.
And what's the average last lap of caution here at iRacing Super Speedway? Lap 70? 69?
I don't know. They've kind of throw out all the caution averages out the window tonight, so I couldn't even tell you.
It's crazy. Good, clean, hard racing tonight.
You know, as I'm sitting here watching Mark Mann lead most of this race, he needs to bring back the Batmobile.
He does. This Wrangler car is so generic. We'll have to tell him that if he's in the interview booth. However, if you're leading on this last lap, I don't feel good about your chances.
I mean, I feel good about his chances of being ejected out of the racetrack and flying into the stands.
Dana looking up high. Is Dana going to do it? No. So if you know you have to do 2 pit stops from here, do you pit now? Do you short pit?
If I'm the Candy Shack guys, I think I would do it because you have 4 guys. I mean, they have the numbers. But do you sit there and try to run this whole stint out so therefore you can maybe short pit the next one and you have enough fuel for green white checkers?
I mean, you could do that too. I mean, they're going to have to come down in like 2 laps. Be interesting to see what happens.
Or do you play the odds and maybe try to stretch this stint out 1 extra lap and not have, and maybe try to go to the end of the race? I mean, if you get a caution, you can get fuel, and it's not like you're going to be in a bad position anyways.
See, I have a feeling they're coming in. Oh, no one's coming in.
No, not yet. It's only lap 12 of this run, so they I mean, at a minimum, they're coming in at 14.
Sean Stevens, Zach Fritsch, pit. They're a lap down. So that earlier pit stop strategy with a 27 just totally crushed everything today for Sean. He'll be all right. He's in the playoffs. He's got a victory. He's in 6th. He'll probably finish right around there for the regular season. Will they come? Here comes Midicum. Oh, they got to slow down. Oh. Oh, there's
DJ's around.
61, the 35's around. Everyone's straightened back out, though. But do we have penalties? That'll be the key.
I'm wondering if Dana's got a penalty. That's who I'm kind of watching right now. Dana Osmond.
The 41, the 343 leave pit road. Here we go. It should just be gas and go.
Dana's still on pit road. I think he's got a speed. Oh no, he doesn't. He's on his way.
The 35 flew past his pit box. That's going to kill him. And he took left side tires. He's going to lose the draft.
The number 3 drove through the pace car.
Mark Mann, another great pit lane exchange there for the 0-4. But there's Paul Servant, Dana Osborne right behind him. And I don't know what DJ did. What did DJ do?
He got hit by the 35.
It says he was in his pit box for 0.13 of a second. So did he not get gas?
He must not have. I don't know.
See what happens when these guys get all formed up. Paul Servant going way up high, all by himself on the high side to get that lead away from Mark Mann. This Mark's a little slow. He's going to settle back down. And now Dana and Holloway pass Servant in the 3 car. For the top 4, it's all Candy Shack. 88, 21, 3, and 4. Everyone else needs to regroup. There's Isaac Wilson. They're going to pass him, put him a lap down. That's too bad. Holloway and Paul Servant battling for second. Paul going way high again. Let's see if he can get around these guys and get back in the lead.
I would not want to lead if I was any of these guys. Sit back, let them pull you around. Don't use up your gas. 13 laps to go. Save it. Maybe you can make it to the end.
And there he goes. Going to dive right back down. Isaac Wilson lost a lap with that incident in the pits. He had a speeding penalty, which just totally kills you. As it stands right now for the points, 12th, he would be tied with J.D. Crowe for that 12th position. They would have to go to tiebreakers after that. I don't know what will happen.
I heard they have to Rochambeau for it.
My money's on J.D. Crowe.
All depends on who goes first.
Exactly. 12 laps to go here. Regular season finale of the Sunday Select Season 7. And in the NSRA here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Dana Osborne leading the troops right now. It has been the Mark Mann show. He's fallen into 6th place right now. And here comes the short pit by Candy Shack. Holloway out of control. I don't know if he got... Oh, there he's got to get slowed down there.
He's got to be slowed down in time. It's a weird pit lane here.
So these guys, Candy Shack's going to pit now. They're going to short pit. And we're going to see what happens.
This is the move that I thought they need to make. It's the 4 of them. They're out in front. They can control this race now. I think they're going to force other people to come into the pits.
Akers at a weird angle. We'll see if they can all get out. They fill up. Osborne. Speeding penalty. That's going to hurt.
That hurts.
And there's DJ. Now they got Isaac Wilson. He needs a lap down, but he'll help these guys. Let's see if they just stay out.
The one thing they could not let happen happened. A penalty.
Yeah. Dana's still in the pits. That's a killer right there. DJ, Mark Mann, Adam Evans, Isaac Wilson right there. Your top 3, and then Isaac's in 11th. These guys just need to stay together. Maybe DJ and Mark swap positions every couple laps to save some fuel. Right now they are 41 seconds ahead of Holloway, Akers, and Servant. Pull the track map up just so everyone can get an idea.
Thing is, though, is the three guys from Caddyshack, they've been together for years, and they know how to draft with each other. They know what they need to do. They're going to get lined up, and they're just going to run to the front. They know these other guys are going to need to pit. So it's going to be an interesting end of this race.
And just like I thought, the 88 stayed in the pits longer so he can catch back up, or his teammates can catch him so they can be a 4-car train here. Dana's on the backstretch. The Caddyshack guys are catching him right now. That was a weird exchange by these four, Isaac and DJ. They need to settle down, just go in a straight line. Let things play out.
I think it's a smart move. You put the 35 in front. He's not gonna win the race. He's a lap down. You let him bring the air for you guys. You three use less gas. Maybe if it stays green, you can sneak out this win and make it the distance.
How fast are they going right now? They're definitely slowed down. Now Isaac's gonna let him go.
He's gonna let him go, which, you know, I think he should have just stayed right there and just let those other and broke wind for the rest of those guys.
Here, look, they are going 210 miles an hour, whereas the Caddyshack guys are going 225. So they're definitely on a fuel run. Adam Evans has backed off a little bit. Will the 61 and the 4? Oh, the 04. And they're about 2/3 of a lap ahead of the Caddyshack guys. This will be interesting. Now they're going to let Mark go. DJ will run to the back. In fuel conservation mode, these four guys trying to make it 7 laps here at iRacing Super Speedway and pull off a fuel strategy win at this track, which you never would have seen or never thought you'd see. But with this new track, this new truck build, all bets are off, and it looks like it's back to normal racing here at this track. Mark Mann going to let Adam Evans take the lead. 6 laps to go. They last pitted on lap 55. So they have to go 15 laps. Now they made it 14 at the beginning. They need to get born line. Ooh. They have really slowed down. They're going to get the 35 in front of them to help break that wind.
They're down to 206, 207.
They are really stretching it.
I mean, the Caddyshack guys are doing 231, 230. So this is going to be interesting to see.
5 laps to go now. They picked it up a little bit there. Ooh, Adam's on the bumper there. Adam, again, a win by the 25 gets him into the top 12. Isaac would need some help. He needs Les Levy to fall out of this race in order to make this as he goes up high. Now Adam will leave him around. 5 laps to go. This time they cross by. It'll be 4 to go to the checkers. Holloway and Akers 20 seconds back still, so they're still a ways back. You see that big group of cars? That is not Holloway. That's a group, Zach Fritsch and Sean Stevens, Dan Harrington, but they're going to have to pit. They pitted 2 laps before this group of 4 right here. I take that back. Harrington would not have to. He pitted on lap 56, so he's got a lap more gas. 4 laps to go. Coming down to the start-finish line.
I can't believe we're talking about this race being a fuel mileage race.
There goes those guys into the pits. You guys are going 215 miles an hour at iRacing Super Speedway into turn 1. The Candy Shack guys are coming out of turn 4, so give you kind of an idea where they're at. Here goes Adam Evans to the front, 3 laps to go. The wild card, here comes Dan Harrington in the 82. He's 4 seconds back and closing. Those guys are about 5 miles an hour faster right now. That 82, the 83. 3 laps to go, coming down to 2. It's going to be tight. Rick, you think they make it? Think they've done enough?
I don't know. I don't even know what's going on.
This is not what I thought I'd be calling tonight. I thought we'd be under caution for 40 laps tonight. So this is surprising. 2 laps to go.
I mean, we're talking about fuel mileage at iRacing Super Speedway. No cautions have come out. I don't know.
Here comes Harrington with JD Crow. Harrington's in 5th place, or in 4th place, sorry. 2 laps to go. Oh man, we're going to, this is the white flag. This is it. Last lap of the NSRA Sunday Select from iRacing Super Speedway, the regular season finale. These guys have got to get around Whitaker. Whitaker making it difficult for his own teammate. They've got to go now. We'll see if they have enough. Adam Evans needs a win to qualify for the chase. DJ Mitzel's not going to make it easy. How are they going to run out of gas? DJ slides down low. Contact in the back, Mark, man. Oh, man. No caution. All right. Now, can DJ make it around? Adam Evans is coming. Can Adam get it? Adam needs it. Here comes Harrington on the outside. He can win it. It's going to be DJ Mitzel's going to win it. Adam Evans finishes in 2nd. Dan Harrington in 3rd. Wow. What a finish. What a finish. DJ Mitzel, the 4th win of the season for him. Holy man, what a great finish there. Go back to that start-finish line. See how close it was. Well, there you have it right there. DJ getting a little bit of a push from his teammate to 41. There's Adam Evans. Dan Harrington on the outside. What a finish there for this race. Fuel mileage race. Unbelievable.
I think DJ's out of gas.
Yeah, I'd say so. He can't get any more. We'll be right back. We're going to talk to these top 3 and get ready for the playoffs. Well, there we have our results. We have our top 3 finishers here in the booth: DJ Mitzel, Adam Evans, and Dan Harrington, 1, 2, and 3. Start with our winner, DJ. I mean, who would have thought, DJ? Fuel mileage at this speedway, no cautions. I mean, how was the racing out there? It looked crazy. It looked fun.
Yeah, I think everybody was pretty cautious right in the beginning, and then I think after maybe the first or second pit stop, everybody up front was just said, let's have some fun, and we started dicing around, and it was a lot of fun. There were some incidents there going into the pits, a little crazy. That last pit stop there, I got hit from behind, did a little 360, and kept going. So I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, saw that you in the 35, and it kind of put the 35 into a speeding incident, which really ruined his chance to get into the championship, into the race. Man, it was just a lot of fun. I mean, did you think the truck build made the racing any better here?
I think it felt about the same. I was a little worried about net code based off of practice, so I was trying to just keep it away from people a little bit, but it felt about the same to me.
Man, well, this is, I think, your 4th win this season. Yeah, this is win number 4. Probably won't put you, up towards the top, number 1 position going into the playoffs, but good momentum for the playoffs, man. Are you excited about those playoffs starting in a couple weeks?
Yeah. I'll have some wins, so I'll get some bonus points. Hopefully, that'll help me propel me into the next round. I know there's a lot of good drivers, so a lot of luck needed.
Good deal, DJ. Anyone you want to thank or give a shout out to before we get you out of here?
Honestly, just thanks to you and Rick for broadcasting and just the whole field. I appreciated everybody that comes out. 16 drivers only tonight, probably due to the track, but appreciate it. Had fun. And thanks for Chris Whitaker there at the end. Helped me out. Randomly, we came up on these lap cars, and my teammate was in there. And I jumped down, and all of a sudden I was right in front of my teammate. So appreciate it for Chris there.
Good deal. Congratulations, DJ, man.
10-4, thanks.
All right, Rick, take it away with Adam.
Adam Evans, 2nd place in, I just don't even know what to say, a fuel mileage iRacing Super Speedway race. Tell me about your day.
Yeah, I mean, man, it was really tight there at the end. We were saving like crazy for like the last 15 laps. We were trying to, when Candy Shack pitted, that was our green flag that we were going to be good. And then we saw Dan and them coming up behind us, and so we started getting a little scared. But we just stayed in it, kept going, and it didn't turn out too bad.
I think at one point we looked and we saw you guys were doing 210 miles an hour. I mean, it had to feel like you guys were standing still, but driving.
Oh yeah, for like a solid 7, 8, 9 laps, we were going anywhere between 200 to 210, just trying to save as much as we can. We had to save like 0.7 gallons, and we ended up getting that, so we were able to make it to the end, and we ran out right there at the line.
Well, congratulations on the 2nd place finish today. Anybody you want to thank, give a shout out to?
Huge shout out to you guys up there in the booth, NSRA, everybody that showed up tonight. Huge shout out to Mark and Zach and everybody that was in TeamSpeak with me tonight, that was running with me, trying to help me stay up front. And shout out to everybody watching, all the friends and family.
Hey, Adam, I got a question for you, man. And I don't want to seem mean. Did you know that if you would have won, you would have gotten the playoffs?
Yeah, that's what we were trying to do.
Okay.
We saw DJ go down below me, so I was trying to get Mark up there on my back bumper, but sadly he ended up getting turned and getting wrecked out. So I was just trying to ride there at the end and just get a good finish.
Man, we were pulling for you. We'd have loved to see you bust into that top 12 and go to the playoffs. There's always next year. I mean, we've seen your progression as we've gone, as you've been in the NSRA. I mean, you're doing a great job out there, and we love calling your races, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
I didn't want to kick him while he was down, so that's why I didn't want to bring it up.
I had to because we talked about it so much. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I know.
Now we go to 3rd place, Dan Harrington, who about came out of nowhere to win this race. Dan, talk about what set you back here, got you further back than that group of 8 to begin with.
I was just looking at the replay. It was that first round of pit stops. We were going down pit road. We had nailed that transition coming off the track, and then just got punted from behind right into those
Okay.
barrels. So that's what put us behind. We spent the rest of the race on catch up, nailing every pit stop after that, staying on the lead lap, just trying to keep the position good. And then when it started to get to like a fuel, it was going to go down to a fuel race. It's like, and I was just looking at everything, stretching every tank. And then it got to the point where it's like, all right, as long as I don't push too hard, I can make it. And we started catching the leaders, and it's like, please, one more lap.
I mean, it was close. I mean, you told me right before we got on here live that incident in turn 3 kind of set you back because you kind of had to back off a little bit, right?
Yeah, when they got wrecking there going into 3, I did check up a little bit. I didn't know if because I was so close to the guy in front of me that I couldn't see if there was anyone still in the way or not. So I backed up a little bit so I could see. But if I had just stayed in it, it probably would have been a lot closer.
Yeah, well, it's always good to see that 82 up front. Always see, you guys all go out there, look for Dan on Facebook. It's always racing, always out there. I always like to, he's got that pedal view. You could see him with his socks on. Harrington's always a good guy. It's always good to see up here in top 3. I mean, you'll be solidly in the chase, man. I mean, you're going to put that thing in victory lane in this chase, maybe get a championship this year, huh, Dan?
I've been so busy, I haven't even been paying attention to points. Am I in the chase?
Yeah, man.
Sweet.
You were 10th in points going in, and you're only going to get better. You'll be higher now. So yeah,
nice.
You're in the chase,
so, yeah,
man. Bring a championship home.
I really needed this good finish tonight. So yeah.
Yeah, you'll be good, man, and we'll keep watching you again. Love to see that 82 up front. It's always good, man, to see Dan Harrington up towards the front with these guys. Any shout-outs or thanks you want to give?
I mean, you guys, appreciate you calling the races. Everyone running the league, the wife for letting me race.
Always.
All that fun stuff.
Exactly. Well, sounds good, man. Congratulations on 3rd place. We'll see you in 2 weeks as we start the chase in Talladega, all right?
All right, cool. That's just the last thing would be, check out the view from the 82 at twitch.tv/DemonTech82.
There we go. Sounds good, Dan. All right, Rick. Well, our regular season finale, we're all done. We're all set. Our 12 are set. Nothing really changed amongst our 12. The top 12 going in, or the top 12 that are going to be in the chase. How'd you like this race tonight? It's a little different. I agree too, Rick. Yes. Perfect. Yes. Well, Rick's on another planet right now. There he is. You just came back.
Did I just come back?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. I don't know what happened. I hope I went someplace good. But we saw some great racing tonight. We didn't have a single caution. We saw pit strategy fail. We saw fuel mileage pay off. This is stuff we haven't seen all season, and I hope this continues into the chase, because if it does, this is going to be a fun chase.
Yeah, I mean the 12 guys in the chase. I mean they're the top 12 of this league. They've proven it week over week. We've thrown some curveballs this season with these super late modified cars, these different types of tracks, just to kind of mix it up for these guys. And the 12 that go in, the cream of the crop, and should be good chase coming up. I just want to remind everyone, this is our last regular season race. We have next weekend off for Halloween. Go trick or treat, have fun with your family, and we'll start on November 7th, Talladega, and then the week after that, on the 14th, we'll be at Daytona. So our top 12, we'll race those two. Then we'll go down to the top 8 and come back here to iRacing Super Speedway on November 21st. And then have December 5th at Talladega. And then our top 4 will go to Daytona on December 12th to fight it out for a championship. So a lot of good stuff coming up here at NSRA Sunday Select here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Once again, our winner tonight, DJ Mitzel in the 61, his 4th win of the season. So that's the most wins of any driver this season. So good for DJ. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Thanks for joining us on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Good night.